Have you ever wondered who the very first spy in human history was? How they operated in a world without cameras, satellites, or instant communication? And which nation built the first intelligence agency to protect its secrets and power? Today, we will uncover the fascinating evolution of espionage from its earliest days to the sophisticated intelligence systems we see now. We will explore ancient codes and secret messages, the art of observation, the tools spies once used, and how modern technology has transformed intelligence work. By the end of this journey, you will understand the timeless importance of espionage and the lessons history offers to today's intelligence professionals. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay with us until the end, because what you are about to learn is not only history, but a masterclass in human cunning, strategy, and survival. Comment below where you are watching from, and let's explore the shadows together. Let's start with the very first spy recorded in history. Thousands of years ago, during the reigns of kings and pharaohs, information was power, and information often determined life or death. The first known spy was a man named Samuel, serving the Egyptian pharaoh during the 15th century BCE. His role was simple in concept, but revolutionary for its time. He gathered intelligence about rival territories, observed enemy movements, and reported back using secret messages. Samuel did not carry weapons. His power was his mind, his ability to blend in, and his skill in decoding information from everyday actions and conversations. In those early days, espionage relied heavily on human observation. Spies had to memorize routes, faces, and behaviors because no written report could be openly sent without risk of interception. These early intelligence operatives disguised themselves as merchants, travelers, or servants to gain access to guarded locations. Trust, patience, and subtlety were more important than brute strength. Samuel's reports often influenced critical military decisions, proving that even in ancient times, careful intelligence gathering could alter the course of wars. Next, we examine the first intelligence agencies. While individual spies existed for centuries, it was the Kingdom of Egypt, followed by the Persian and Roman empires, that institutionalized espionage. The Royal Egyptian Spy Network established a structured system of intelligence collection across borders and cities. Agents were trained to observe, record, and report while maintaining strict secrecy. Hierarchies, codes of conduct, and reporting chains were introduced, laying the foundation for modern intelligence agencies. This system proved that espionage could be a strategic tool of state power, not just individual effort. One of the most fascinating aspects of early espionage was the use of codes and secret messages. The Egyptians developed early encryption techniques, including symbolic substitutions and concealed writing methods. Spies used wax tablets, hidden letters, and visual signals to communicate without alerting enemies. Each message was intended for a specific recipient, and a single mistake in decoding could be fatal. These methods became the ancestors of modern cryptography, proving that information security has always been essential. As civilizations advanced, intelligence work became more sophisticated. The Romans employed speculators, official military spies, who traveled ahead of armies to gather intelligence on terrain, enemy forces, and local populations. They documented patterns, behaviors, and strategic risks using coded symbols. In Asia, Chinese strategists emphasized deception and intelligence in warfare. Sun Tzu's The Art of War outlined espionage principles that remain relevant even today. Centuries before modern intelligence agencies existed, modern intelligence has evolved dramatically from these early practices. From aerial reconnaissance during World War I to satellite surveillance, cyber intelligence, and artificial intelligence today, the core principle remains unchanged. Knowledge is power. Like ancient spies, modern operatives can transmit information instantly, protect communications with advanced encryption, and analyze massive datasets. Yet the roots of these systems can still be traced back to early human observation and secrecy. Historical espionage was not only about gathering information, but also about shaping outcomes. Intelligence collected by early spies influenced wars, alliances, and political survival. Today, intelligence continues to guide national security decisions at the highest levels. This proves that espionage is not a modern invention, but a timeless human practice, deeply embedded in civilization. So what lessons can we learn from the first spies? Observation and analysis remain irreplaceable. Technology can enhance intelligence, but understanding human behavior is still the most powerful tool. Secrecy, trust, and creativity formed the backbone of effective intelligence operations. Early spies succeeded, not because of machines, but because of their ability to think strategically and adapt quickly. As we conclude this first part, remember that the journey from Samuel, the first recorded spy, to modern intelligence agencies is a story of human ingenuity, discipline, and courage. In the next part, we will explore the first official intelligence agencies in greater detail, how they trained their agents, and the innovative tools they used to protect secrets and influence history. Stay with us, because the shadows of the past still shape the intelligence world of today. In this part, we explore the rise of the first official intelligence agencies and the complex systems they created to gather, protect, and analyze information. After understanding the role of the first known spy, Samuel, we now shift our focus to the organizations that transformed espionage from isolated individuals into a structured and strategic weapon for entire nations. These early agencies did more than collect secrets. They built hierarchies, protocols, and methods that still shape modern intelligence today. The first widely recognized intelligence agency in recorded history emerged in ancient Persia around 500 BCE during the Achaemenid Empire. This system was known as the king's eyes and ears. It consisted of couriers, informants, and covert agents who traveled across the vast Persian Empire, reporting directly to the king. Their primary mission was to monitor provincial governors, detect rebellion, and gather intelligence on foreign powers, allowing the Persian ruler to maintain control over an empire that stretched across continents. Persian intelligence operatives relied heavily on discretion and observation. They blended into society by disguising themselves as merchants, scholars, or ordinary travelers. Their reports covered troop movements, economic stability, political alliances, and signs of unrest. This method of collecting information directly from people and environments represents one of the earliest forms of human intelligence, a practice that remains essential in modern intelligence operations. At the same time, ancient Greece developed its own intelligence networks. City-states such as Athens and Sparta used scouts and informants during times of war. These scouts were tasked with observing enemy movements, terrain, and supply routes. Athens, with its strong naval presence, relied on intelligence to protect trade routes and anticipate rival strategies, proving that information was just as valuable as military strength. Although primitive by modern standards, early espionage tools were highly effective. Egyptian agents used wax tablets and concealed writing methods. Persian spies employed coded messages and visual signals, and Greek operatives relied on messengers and scouts. Everyday objects were often turned into tools of secrecy. Messages could be hidden in plain sight, using invisible ink or layered meanings that only the intended recipient could understand. Training and discipline were central to the success of these early intelligence agencies. Agents were taught observation skills, deception, negotiation, and survival techniques. They learned how to read human behavior, interpret subtle signals, and anticipate threats. A single mistake could expose an entire network, making intelligence work one of the most dangerous roles in ancient societies. The Roman Empire expanded organized intelligence even further. Roman agents, known as frumentari, were responsible for both logistics and intelligence gathering. Traveling across the empire under administrative cover, they reported on political unrest, enemy alliances, and economic conditions. The Roman system combined direct observation with early forms of communication intelligence. Influencing intelligence models used centuries later, encryption and code-making became increasingly important as intelligence systems evolved. Ancient civilizations understood that unprotected messages could destroy entire operations. Egyptians, Persians, and Romans used substitution codes, hidden symbols, and layered messages. These early encryption methods formed the foundation of modern cryptography, proving that the need to protect information is as old as espionage itself. In Asia, intelligence theory reached a new level of sophistication. Chinese strategists formalized espionage principles in texts such as The Art of War by Sun Tzu. He emphasized deception, preparation, and the careful selection of agents. These ideas are still taught in intelligence training programs today, highlighting how ancient wisdom continues to shape modern strategy. By the medieval period, intelligence agencies had become essential tools of state power. European rulers depended on court spies, coded correspondence, and double agents to protect their thrones. Many of their methods were adapted from Persian, Roman, and Chinese systems, showing that espionage principles evolved globally through shared knowledge and experience. In summary, the creation of the first intelligence agencies marked a turning point in human history. From Persia's king's eyes and ears to Greek scouts, Roman agents, and Chinese intelligence networks, we see the same pattern emerge. Organized systems, trained operatives, strict secrecy, and the understanding that information can be more powerful than armies. In the next part, we will dive deeper into the tools and techniques of espionage, from ancient inventions to modern technology, and how they transformed the art of intelligence forever. Welcome back to our journey through the evolution of espionage. In this part, we dive into the fascinating tools and techniques that spies have used throughout history, from ancient gadgets and secret codes to the advanced technology of today. Understanding these tools reveals how intelligence work evolved over centuries and proves that creativity and innovation have always been just as important as courage and observation in the world of espionage. In ancient times, spies relied on simple, yet highly effective tools to gather and transmit information. The Egyptians used wax tablets that allowed messages to be written, erased, and reused without leaving evidence. Invisible ink, made from natural substances such as lemon juice or plant extracts, was widely used to hide sensitive information. These messages became visible only when heated or treated, ensuring secrecy and safety. Such methods show that intelligence security has always depended more on human ingenuity than on complex machinery. As civilizations advanced, the Persians introduced visual signaling systems. Flags, torches, and smoke signals allowed agents to send information across long distances without direct contact. A single torch lit on a hilltop could warn of enemy movement or signal danger. These systems relied on predefined codes and constant awareness, demonstrating that early espionage required careful coordination and disciplined execution. The Greeks and Romans further refined espionage tools and techniques. Roman frumentarii carried coded parchments and small concealable tools for observation. Scouts used mirrors to reflect signals across distances, while early maps and surveying instruments helped spies record enemy positions accurately. The combination of observation, memory, and physical tools laid the groundwork for modern surveillance methods used today. Codes and cryptography became a critical pillar of intelligence work. Ancient civilizations understood that messages could be intercepted, so they developed methods to encrypt information. Substitution ciphers were common in Persia and Rome, where letters or symbols were systematically replaced. Messages were also hidden inside ordinary objects, like pottery or coins, allowing intelligence to travel unnoticed. These early encryption techniques became the foundation of modern cryptography and secure digital communication. With the arrival of the modern era, espionage expanded into electronic surveillance, satellite imaging, and cyber intelligence. Today's operatives use drones, high-resolution cameras, signal interceptors, and artificial intelligence to collect and analyze information. Despite these technological leaps, the fundamental principles remain unchanged. Observe, collect, analyze, and act. Modern technology simply enhances human capability rather than replacing it. Espionage has never been limited to observation alone. Throughout history, spies also influenced outcomes by spreading misinformation, manipulating perceptions, and forming secret alliances. Ancient intelligence strategies closely resemble modern psychological operations and influence campaigns. These techniques reveal that espionage is not only about knowing information, but also about shaping decisions at critical moments. Training and human skill have always remained at the core of intelligence work. Ancient spies were trained to read body language, interpret behavior, blend into societies, and adapt quickly under pressure. Modern intelligence operatives continue this tradition, learning advanced surveillance, counterintelligence, and interrogation techniques. Technology assists the mission, but human judgment and intuition remain irreplaceable. Espionage has also played a decisive role in shaping history. Intelligence gathered in ancient times influenced wars, protected rulers, and altered the fate of empires. Similarly, modern intelligence decisions affect global diplomacy, security strategies, and economic stability. The tools may change, but the impact of intelligence remains profound. In conclusion, from wax tablets and invisible ink to cyber networks and artificial intelligence, espionage tools have evolved dramatically. Yet the core principles of secrecy, observation, adaptability, and analysis remain constant. By understanding the evolution of spy tools and techniques, we gain insight into the timeless nature of intelligence work. In the next part, we will explore famous historical spy missions and the agents behind them, uncovering how their actions changed history and continue to influence modern intelligence operations. Welcome to the final part of our exploration into the evolution of espionage. In this chapter, we focus on famous historical spy missions, the agents behind them, and the powerful lessons their experiences offer to modern intelligence. From ancient operatives to modern intelligence officers, these stories reveal how information has shaped history and continues to influence the balance of power today. One of the earliest recorded intelligence missions comes from the Persian Empire. The king's eyes and ears were sent deep into hostile territories to observe military movements, political changes, and signs of rebellion. These agents carried no weapons and relied entirely on memory, disguise, and observation. Their intelligence reports often prevented surprise attacks, secured alliances, and protected the empire from collapse, proving that accurate information can decide the fate of nations. In ancient Greece, espionage played a decisive role during the Peloponnesian War. Athenian spies infiltrated rival city-states, gathering military and economic intelligence while transmitting coded messages to their commanders. This combination of human intelligence and strategic planning allowed Athens to respond quickly to threats and maintain an advantage, showing that knowledge can outweigh sheer military strength. The Roman Empire refined espionage into a systematic and organized structure. The Frumentarii collected intelligence on both foreign enemies and internal populations. They monitored political unrest, tracked military movements, and reported directly to the central authority. This dual focus on internal and external intelligence remains a core principle of modern intelligence agencies across the world. Throughout history, certain spies became legendary due to their boldness and influence. One such figure was Mata Hari during World War I, Her story illustrates how espionage often operates within complex social and political environments. Intelligence work is not only about documents and codes, but also about persuasion, deception, and navigating human relationships under extreme pressure. World War II produced some of the most sophisticated intelligence operations in history. The British double-cross system successfully turned enemy spies into double agents, feeding carefully crafted misinformation back to Nazi Germany. This operation played a key role in misleading enemy leadership and protecting Allied military plans. It demonstrated that controlling information can be just as powerful as controlling armies. Modern intelligence agencies continue to apply lessons learned from these historical missions. Today, intelligence combines human sources with cyber surveillance, satellite imagery, and artificial intelligence. Despite advanced technology, the core mission remains unchanged: observe, collect, analyze, and act. Human judgment, creativity, and strategic thinking remain irreplaceable. One of the most important lessons from espionage history is the value of secrecy and trust. Ancient spies understood that a single mistake could destroy entire regions. Modern agencies uphold these principles through encrypted communication, compartmentalization, and strict operational discipline. Technology has evolved, but the foundations of intelligence remain rooted in human reliability and caution. Adaptability is another timeless lesson. From Samuel, the earliest known spy, to Roman agents and World War II operatives, intelligence professionals have always faced unpredictable situations. Success depended on quick thinking, improvisation, and resilience. These same qualities define effective intelligence work in the modern era. In conclusion, the journey from the first spy in human history to today's global intelligence agencies reveals a continuous evolution of strategy, tools, and understanding. Espionage has always been about people, behavior, and information. While technology has transformed how intelligence is gathered, the core principles remain timeless. By studying the past, we gain insight into the present and prepare for the future. Now, before we close, remember this important message. This video is created strictly for educational and documentary purposes. All events discussed are based on historical records, publicly available information, and widely accepted research. This content does not promote any political ideology, does not target any nation, and does not reveal classified or sensitive information. Our goal is to understand history, not to judge it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden world of espionage, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more intelligence history, mysteries, and untold stories. Comment below where you are watching from. Share this video with friends who love history and strategy, and stay connected as we continue uncovering the secrets that shaped our world. The shadows of history still speak, and here we listen.